Alright everybody, welcome back to Otaku Gamer Zone. So today we're going to be talking about Bleach's episode count 11 through 20 in our latest discussion. Now this will kind of more or less ascertain to episodes kind of 15 to 19, just because it's the ones that kind of really pertain to this, but I will kind of touch base on them, earlier episodes as well. If you guys have not checked out our previous discussion video, what are you guys doing here? Go ahead and watch it. Just click the link down below in the description, and that will get you guys to our discussion on episodes 1 through 10. So that way you guys can get caught up. Alright, you guys watched it, or you're now just already here just because you don't want to watch it, because you rebel, you. So, hey, we're going to start off anyway, so let me just get this clear. Character development. Oh my goodness, it's so prevalent in this episode chunk of 10 episodes. We see drastic changes in Rukia's character, we see drastic changes in Ichigo's character, and we also see changes in pretty much all other characters. You see them highly in Inoue and Chad's characters, them discovering these hidden innate abilities within them that are being drawn out due to Ichigo's high spirit pressure that he's letting out and this influence and aurora that he's having on other people's lives. Now, unfortunately for the sake of the anime, Ichigo's character development for me personally is something that seems to be sped up too quickly. Now, that could be very much a intentional direction due to the simple fact that time is not on their side, due to the fact that Rukia's brother is basically going to execute her at the whim of Soul Society's command because she had the ultimate taboo of giving her power to Ichigo. Circumstances be damned, apparently. Seeing this sort of rapid character development is nice, but again, for me personally, if they could have drawn it out just a little bit more, I feel like it would have been better. I mean, I understand that, probably the manga has a little bit better pacing than the character development department of Ichigo's actual personality, and building up his reliance on his own strength and his own Soul Reaper ability versus Rukia's given one, I think is a lot more interesting and would be a lot more engaging, but frankly you can't really fix what's already been drawn, essentially. So while that is a very slim gripe, that is not me saying by any means oh, I hate this so much, it's so stupid. It's just frankly what I've been watching for many years, and frankly the character development of this is really on par. I sort of use Cowboy Bebop as my base for character development because for me personally that had some really good character development. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it is a golden child, and Bleach pretty much almost nails that on the head. Seeing these characters struggle with their very human emotions is very rewarding and engaging. Seeing Ichigo just devastated, clinging to whatever life he had left by the end of episodes 16 and 17 really was something that was interesting to watch from a kind of he's probably going to wake up and realize hey, it's not just Rukia that's there anymore, it's myself, it's my own strength that I have. And while I forget the character's name, Hats and Clogs guy, as Ichigo so eloquently refers to him as, is very much a person that seems to have his own motives, which will more or less probably be revealed in future episodes, but understands that Ichigo needs to rely on himself rather than just, thinking that it's him and Rukia, that, he needs her to be a Soul Reaper type situation. And while Ichigo very much sees that, he also sees her as an integral part of their lives. While, when you watch the episodes of her being gone, they all feel like it's out of place, where did she go? And while some classmates' minds have been erased, other ones like Chad and Inoue's, and Ishida of course, they know, she's gone, she was taken type situation. Chad and Inoue obviously don't know where she was taken to, so seeing them kind of all band together and trying to go back to Soul Society, go to Soul Society in order to rescue her is something that's pretty cool and interesting. I just feel a little bit weird of how willing Chad and Inoue were after talking to a talking cat whose name I forget as well. That aside, the emotional depth, the action, the animation, everything about these first few episodes was just absolutely gorgeous. Frankly speaking, I can't ask for much better animation than that, and this being the very first season, it has me very hyped for what's going to come in the future. While I know I complain about Ichigo's character development, I know it's going to get extrapolated upon during in later episodes, which is something that I'm very excited for, because character development for me is what really makes the anime. Finding out what makes them tick, what makes them act the way they act, is something that is very rewarding, and I think as a viewer you get to engage with that character a lot better than you actually get to do. Reading is good, it gets you involved, but seeing that character have a voice, have reactions, and crying on screen is really, really engaging. Not saying that a book can't make you cry or a manga can't make you cry. For me personally, being able to see that played out is very rewarding in itself. Now, the earlier episodes, we're talking like 11 to 14, sort of kind of has the building blocks of kind of introducing Ishida's character, which I find him to be quite interesting. Because in terms of character development, lore-based, he's already had his training. He already understands his powers to an extent. He is mastering his abilities, and he's ever increasing and pushing himself to be better. Because in his eyes, he wants to show the Soul Reapers that the Quincy are, they're capable of stopping hollows, and while they have very big social differences and views on how to treat hollows and how to deal with them, his character is very interesting, and I very much think that he has a larger role in the future, but his character development has already been there, so I don't know how much more he will develop. I could be pleasantly surprised, so we'll see how that goes from there. Beyond that, though, I have very high hopes after watching these first few episodes, and once I finish the season, I know I'm going to be pretty darned hyped for whatever comes around the corner. I feel like this can only go up for here. Some of you might disagree with me because fillers are a bane of most people's existence, and frankly speaking, it's just another layer of a cake to me. If I'm going to be eating on this fine cake, then hey, cut me a slice. I'm going to go through it all, bad parts and good parts. So that's just how it is. So thank you guys for joining us in this discussion. If you guys would like to read our written discussion on episodes 11 to 20, feel free to click the link up here in the corner. It will not be there right now due to the fact that this video is going to go out before the actual article goes out. So when the video appears now, you guys will see the link right here. And by now I mean when it's posted, hopefully. So you guys will see that link and you guys can click on it. Go ahead, click it. It's right here. It's free. So that will get you guys straight to our article, and you guys can enjoy that as well. So thank you guys again for watching our video. If you want to read more stuff on Bleach, anime, and or gaming, or everything else in between, head on over to otakugamerzone.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.